this is Reverend Don Lewis coming to you from beautiful Salem. Tonight I wanted to continue our discussion of ancestors versus reincarnation, but tonight I wanted to focus on the concept of ancestors. And for me, the idea of ancestors is relatively analogous to similar concepts such as spirit guides or guardian angels. They are guides, they are helpers, they are protectors, they're there to help you in all of life's situations. What I was taught about ancestors, and this actually speaks to the idea of whether a spirit has crossed or not. I was taught that a spirit that is caught between the worlds, that has not crossed into the other world, basically is still in its conscious self. All the limitations of this life are still there. Whatever problems, whatever traumas, whatever problems were in their consciousness are still in their spirit until they cross. When they have crossed, my understanding is that you are then dealing with the higher self. Now, in this life, we have our conscious self and our higher self. And we deal with both. My understanding is that what we call ancestors are the higher self of those who have gone before. And the higher self is somewhat above the limitations of the conscious mind. One of the things I've often heard from people who aren't fond of the idea of ancestors is, why would you want to talk to your old dead Uncle Jim, who was an alcoholic all his life and beat his wife? Because he'd certainly still be the same bad person in the spirit world that he was in the physical world. Well, actually, the way I was taught, that isn't the case. If Uncle Jim was a nasty alcoholic who beat his wife, and he were caught between the worlds and unable to cross into the next world, that would still be true for his ghost. But if he crosses into the next world, the part of him that you would then be dealing with would be his higher self, which would probably not reflect those traits. It would be the part of us that directs the life, the part of us that is higher in the soul, so to speak. Therefore, I expect to see in the ancestors not only the wisdom that they had in life, but somewhat more than they may have shown in life, because they have access to the wholeness of the soul in a way that the conscious mind, while incarnated, does not. At some point I should probably write a long article on this subject, but I don't really have article writing time these days, so vlog is about the best I can do at the moment. But this is what we mean when we talk about ancestors, as opposed to, well, ancestors and those who have crossed over, as opposed to spirits that have not crossed over. In that crossing over process, the limitations of the incarnation, the limitations of the conscious mind are left behind, and the better parts of the personality are reflected from the higher parts of the soul. So I hope that helps to clarify the terms a little bit, and what I believe about them, what I was taught about them, and what I teach about them. So until next time, may you blessed be.